All right, welcome back to the campus of the Citadel. 57-54 here, crunch time, 3 minutes left. Spartans on top. Here's UNC Greensboro's upcoming schedule. They play Western Carolina on Wednesday and head up to the upstate of South Carolina to take on Furman before hosting VMI in Wofford.
Yeah, man, they need to try to go 2-2 in this stretch right here. See if they can get a win tonight, and then go see if they can beat Western Carolina and maybe get the VMI in the Furman game. Would be interesting.
This is what makes this game so important for the Bulldogs, is they're about to head on a 3-game road trip after this, take on Samford, Chat, and Western Carolina before they host 3 of their own. But getting this game would be so huge, Winston, to get to 5-5 in the SoCon and really start to set your sights for the tournament as February is tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly, no doubt. And luckily that road trip is against the bottom half of the league, so that's a little bit of a blessing. But I mean, you would love to get this game, get to 5-5, and then just take the momentum, because all March is who has the best momentum. I mean, anything can happen when you get to that conference tournament. So if you get to that conference tournament feeling good about your team, feeling good about yourself, I mean, you might go there, play out your mind, and win a couple games.
The crew chief came over to us during the break. They were looking at that foul, confirmed it was just a common foul. So Pinedo shot 2, made 1 of 2, and it's 58-54 here. Braxton Williams back in the game. Christian Moore in the game. Adebisi, Kingsbury, and Applegate. That's a dangerous pass there.
Really dangerous.
Kingsbury finds Applegate. Applegate to Christian Moore. 3 on the shot clock. Recovers and gets the foul call.
Yeah, KJ Younger got a deflection right there, and Christian Moore again been in the right spot at the right time. Falls right back to him, and then KJ Younger kind of just got put in the bind. He thought Christian Moore was going to go straight up with it. Great pump fake by Christian, getting the foul. These are crucial free throws right here.
It's a 3rd foul on Younger, as you see him leaves his feet there. Big free throws, as you said, coming up from Christian Moore. First one goes. Felt an audible hush here from the crowd as they knew how big those shots were. Curse back in the game. Braxton Williams take a seat. Applegate also takes his seat as Eze Wally's back in the game. Second free throw coming from Christian Moore.
You can hear a pin drop in this place.
Doesn't get it to go, but an offensive rebound there from Curse. That's huge for the Bulldogs. They can tie it with a 3 here. Wally gets a screen to his left. It's back out. 5 on the shot clock. Christian Moore for 3, no good. Rebound Kingsbury, fights for it down low. Finds Curse. He'll bring it back out and slow things down.
Fighting for extra possessions down the stretch. He's playing harder, playing with more intention than UNCG is these last couple of possessions.
And a foul. That's called on number 45, Lillian Marville.
And I call the Kingsbury shooting free throws, man. You have no idea how big both of those offensive rebounds were.
Exactly right. It doesn't, plays like that don't show up in the box score, but yeah, great job by Kingsbury battling for that. Finds Curse there just to slow it down. Now Kingsbury shooting 1-1. Doesn't get it to go. Another battle for the rebound, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow does point to UNCG, but boy, Bulldogs are really battling here. You can tell how much they want it.
I mean, it just seems like they're playing harder than them right now. I mean, they're crashing the glass or listen. I mean, they're pulverizing it right now, man. They're just going, getting these offensive rebounds, getting these guys extra possessions. And UNCG coaches are heated right now because Shola is really getting the best of UNCG's bigs.
Bulldogs are just 3 of 7 in the second half from the free throw line. They're going to need to improve upon that as they get the bonus. Eze Wally's going to get called for the foul. He wanted to travel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that call either. I feel like Eze was playing with his hands straight up, and maybe the ref can say he wasn't in the legal guarding position, but I don't know, man. I think UNCG player might have just lost his balance as we get a look right here. I don't know, man. It's a tough call. Eze didn't stay in front of the ball, so you can maybe say he's not in a legal guarding position, but Eze has his hands up. He's just kind of going to the basket. I think the UNCG player lost his balance.
All right, so there's Marville at the line for a 1-and-1. No good. Rebound, Applegate. Seen a lot of missed free throws here in this ball game.
Especially down the stretch, man.
Yeah. Still a 3-point game here. Kingsbury directing traffic.
One team shooting 60%, the other team shooting 55% from the free throw line.
Braxton Williams driving. Double team. Over to Applegate for three. Got it!
That's who you want shooting there. It's the best shooter on the team, best shooter in your program. It's exactly who you want. Great play, great pass.
Head coach Ed Conroy fired up here as we got a tie ball game with just under 90 seconds left.
It does not get any bigger than that right there. Big time shot from Logan Applegate, especially he wasn't shooting it well, but still having the wherewithal, the confidence to rise up, shoot it, and knock it down.
Yeah, guys like Kingsbury getting a little cold there from three. If you can find a guy with a hot end here late, and if it's Applegate, that's the one you want. As you look at this play again.
Yeah, I think KJ Younger just got a little lost right there, man. You can't lose Logan Applegate. It's one player on the Citadel team from threes you can't lose, and it's him. I think KJ Younger got a little lost, let his man get away from him. And unfortunately, it bit him in the back.
Leading scorers for the Spartans, KJ Younger with 21. Justin Neely with 17 points. Calzones, Nargord, and Pinedo all have 6 points for the Bulldogs. Kingsbury with 11, Braxton Williams with 10, and Applegate has 8.
If I'm UNCG, I'm drawing something up for Neely or KJ Young right there. I would love to see a pick and roll. Yes, sir, right to it.
Yep. There's Marville now. 10 on the shot clock, Nargord. Nargord from way downtown. No good. Rebound UNCG. That is a great play by Valentino Pinedo.
Great play, especially because Shoal's been kicking his butt on the other end. He comes back and gets the big-time offensive rebound. What a play. Couldn't come at a bigger time.
That is a huge athletic play there from Valentino Pinedo, the Spaniard, 6'8", senior here at UNCG. And there's another timeout called by UNCG. Look at this one again. Nice job there getting some leverage on Adebisi and the putback.
Yeah, man, just a great swim move, getting around him. Ball bouncing soft off the rim, and him just going up and getting hot pointed. Still having his patience to go to the other side of the rim so Shola can't block it. I mean, it's a great play. And those are the type of plays you need to win a game down the stretch. I like to call those EGBs, energy-giving behaviors. And that right there is energy-giving behavior. And it seemed like these past couple of minutes, it's been all the Citadel having these EGBs.
Yep. All right, so 2-point ball game. What's the Bulldogs' game plan here? What do you think head coach Ed Conroy is drawing up with just over a minute left?
I mean, if I'm Coach Conroy, I'm drawing something up to get downhill, get to the rim, see if we can get to the free throw line. I mean, really not shooting it too great from the three-point line. Logan just hit his big one.
Yeah.
I mean, but he was 0 for 3 before that. I'm trying to get something downhill, trying to make UNCG guard me, trying to make them foul me. And just go to the line, make some free throws.
All right, 1 minute left here in Charleston. 2-point ball game. Spartans on top, 60-58. Both teams tied in the conference at 4 and 5, looking to go to 500. Applegate finds Adebisi, gets the bucket.
And Coach Conway drew up a 3, had Logan coming off 2 down screens. He came off. Great job by Neely taking the 3-point shot away, but left Shola open. And the unselfish play by Logan, giving it to Shola and getting that crucial bucket.
Tied up at 60. Oh, that's off of UNCG. Bulldog basketball.
It's a great heads-up play right there. Great heads-up play. I couldn't see who it was. Somebody tapped it from behind, made Neely lose control of it.
And it deflected off of Nargor just after that. You're exactly right. There you see Applegate come in. Yep, and the right hand of Nargor catches that. What a heads-up play there. So 33 seconds left. 3-second difference in the shot clock here in a tie ball game in Charleston. These two teams went to overtime just a couple weeks ago up in Greensboro. Wally has it. Over to Adebisi now. And a foul called. Boy, the dunk would have been fun, but they'll take Adebisi going to the free throw line here. As that's Marville getting called for his third on a reach in on Adebisi.
Yeah, I think
Huge free throws coming up.
A little too aggressive. I mean, there's no reason for him to be guarding Shola that far out from the basket. I mean, Shola hasn't made a three today. He misses the front end.
This is the first of a 1-and-1. 8 seconds left, tie game. And Mike Jones opts not to timeout. Marville has it. Over to Neely for three. No good, and we're going to overtime. These two teams, once again, just 2 weeks after they went to overtime in Greensboro, play some free basketball here in Charleston.
I mean, you can't ask anything better from us. I mean, great game, great announcing. I mean, and it's fitting that this game is going to go to overtime. I'm more of a component of calling the timeout towards the end, especially if you're kind of out of whack, especially if you're out of whack, kind of how they were.
No, yeah, you're right. They all looked over to the head coach, Mike Jones, and he said, play on.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have anything drawn up, I would like to call a timeout. I mean, it's just kind of just a scramble play. You know, but at the end of the day, you got a good look from your best player from three.
Yeah, that's his first three attempt of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he can make them. I mean, he's a decent three-point shooter. It's more of a stretch big.
Yeah.
He can make them, but like I said, I would just like to call a timeout, draw something up, and get him the ball kind of isolated maybe with 5 seconds left on the shot clock and see if we can get him in the mid-range, jumping over somebody, trying to just jump and make a shot.
Well, Winston, we've been talking about the free throws. Again, Adebisi couldn't connect on the 1-and-1 in his first attempt of the game, but both teams really kind of had some chances here. I think whoever ends up winning this game, the loser may look back at the free throw situation.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the Citadel is 9 for 16, 56% from three. Greensboro is 10 for 19, 52% from three. So, I mean, from the free throw line. So both teams are struggling from the free throw line. Both teams have left a lot of points out there, but none of that matters now. You got 5 more minutes to play. Who can win these 5 minutes? The last game, UNCG won these 5 minutes. They won it by 1. So we'll see if the Citadel can adjust to that, learn from that game, come out here and keep doing what they did in the final 3 or 4 minutes and just outplay, play harder than UNCG, and then come up with this win.
Only one player in foul trouble. It's Braxton Williams with 4 fouls. He has 10 points for the Bulldogs. Kingsbury with 11. Bulldogs won the opening tip. Spartans win the overtime tip. There's Nargor over to Neely down low. Guarded by Williams. Got to be careful. Up top, that's KJ Younger. Can't connect. Nice job by Adebisi, corralling that rebound.
And that's the ISO play I was talking about earlier, getting it from the top where they can't double. And Citadel did double. Problem is, if you do that, you're gonna leave a wide open shooter. But UNCG hasn't been shooting well today, and they're fine with that look.
The Bulldogs got off to a hot start in the first half, a hot start in the second half. Can they do the same in overtime? Christian Moore, nice touch there with the right hand. 62-60. It's Younger now. Top to Neely. And a loose ball foul on UNCG. Valentino Pinedo didn't get called for this one. Sent Braxton Williams to the ground there.
Yeah, I really didn't see the play. I was more so paying attention to the ball, but he might have just been a little bit aggressive trying to post Christian up.
Oh, yeah, that was on Christian. Yeah, Christian Moore was the one sent to the ground there, not Braxton.
A little aggressive trying to post Christian up, trying to get position instead of just kind of letting the ball find him.
Wally over to Adebisi. Christian Moore from downtown. He got it! Christian Moore's second three of the game. It's a big one. 65-60.
UNCG needs to execute right here. Christian Moore is taking over this overtime. They need a bucket.
Neely at the right wing, drives with his left hand. Another turnover from Neely. Trying to find Pinedo down low. Bulldogs intercept that pass. They're up 5 and want more.
Find number 1 if you're the Citadel.
Christian Moore has the hot hand. Out of BC at the top of the key. Over to Braxton Williams, driving with his left hand this time. Pumps up his teammates. Gets it to go. Head coach Mike Jones wants a timeout. And Eze Wale firing up this crowd here in Charleston. Off to a 7-0 start in overtime.
Big time from the Citadel, man. Christian Moore kicking things off, getting the layup, getting the 3, giving his team momentum. And then Braxton Williams driving hard with his right hand, getting the easy bucket. UNCG seems shook right now. Really doesn't really know what to do. Couple bad possessions, couple bad turnovers, and Citadel has taken advantage.
Yeah, Christian Moore with the 3 there. You know, he made that 3, I think it was about 17 minutes left in the first half, and he went ice cold from 3 for the remainder of the game. But boy, what a time to find your second one. A couple minutes left in overtime. Christian Moore now with 10 points. Joins Braxton Williams and Carter Kingsbury in double figures for the Bulldogs. All right, so what is head coach Mike Jones, what's his message to the Spartans here as the Bulldogs have some momentum in overtime?
I mean, still 3 minutes left in this game. So first of all, my message would be relax. Let's calm back down. Let's execute. There's plenty of time in this game. Let's get a good play right here. Let's execute, get something good, and then get a stop. I mean, they just haven't gotten a stop. But there's plenty of time left in this overtime, so don't think that there's any panic over there by UNCG yet.
Nargor over to Whitehead, now Younger. Finds Neely, his second 3 attempt. That's no good. A one-handed rebound by the crazy athletic Shola out of BC.
The Citadel will take that time. The Citadel's going to try to make this game longer. Stretch out their possessions, try to eat some of this time away.
Yep, that's what they're doing here. Braxton Williams for 3. That one rattles around. Shot with about 11 on the shot clock there. Coast to coast is Neely. Over to Whitehead for 3. That's no good. One-handed rebound by Pinedo. He goes back up and gets the foul call.
Pinedo's working hard down there, man. Even when he doesn't get those offensive rebounds, he's making Shola work his butt off to keep him off the glass. These are big free throws right here to get this to a 5-point game.
Boy, just a tough game from Donald Whitehead. 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. Big free throw here from Pinedo. Does not get it to go. Fans here in Charleston getting loud. Pinedo gets the second one, 67-61 now the score.
You're getting one of those free throws is big.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. Sorry, Winston. Yeah, Kingsbury couldn't find his guy as Spartans there were pressing on the inbound.
And that was big from Minejo getting one of those free throws, make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Rather than missing both and then it still be a 3-possession game. But great job from Carter right there, not finding anybody, still having the wherewithal, calling the timeout. I mean, you still got one timeout left.
Looks like one timeout for each side left here. 2 minutes and a second left in overtime. As we take a look at post-game breakdown here. 12 turnovers from UNC Greensboro, just 6 for the Bulldogs. You see UNC Greensboro under 20% from 3.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't shot the ball from 3, haven't shot the ball from the free throw line well, I mean, but they're getting open looks. Shots is on falling, he's one of those nights.
4 of 21 from 3 are the Spartans. Bulldogs 10 of 35. Kingsbury gets it in to Christian Moore. So we're now officially under 2 minutes in overtime. 2-possession game. Kingsbury finds a wide open Braxton Williams. He'll slow it down and burn some clock here. Christian Moore guarded by Neely. Now 6 on the shot clock. And that's a blocking foul. If that went the other way, that would have been Braxton Williams' 5th.
Yeah,
big call there goes in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I just don't think that's a good charge. Braxton Williams is going sideline to sideline. He's not really getting downhill.
Correct.
And I think,
yeah.
and because of that, I don't think that was a great charge, and it just wasn't. He didn't square him up. I mean, he would have kind of had to get his butt to the sideline to square him up right there.
All right, big free throw there for Braxton Williams, the Thomasville, Alabama native. He's a senior here at the Citadel. And he gets the second one. 14 points for Braxton Williams. Back to a 3-possession game. Handoff to Whitehead. Here's Younger for 3. Gets it to go. KJ Younger, 24 points.
A big
For
shot.
a freshman from Matthews, North Carolina. Boy, he has had a game.
Yeah, and that was a great play right there. And driving baseline, having another guy come right behind him, set an off-ball screen to get him open right there. And he shoots it, he knocks it down. I mean, this is still a game, minute 26 left. I mean, it's only a 5-point game, so Citadel better not relax. I mean, because you're 1-3 away from this being a 2-point game.
It's been a game of runs, that's for sure. Bulldogs with a big 6-minute scoring drought in the second half. Got the Spartans back into this one. They carried a lead up until about a minute in this game. We'll take a look at this 3, the step-in 3 from KJ Younger. That is his 3rd 3 of the day. 3 of 8 from downtown is the 6'4" freshman, KJ Younger. Leads all scorers on the Spartans with 24. Justin Neely with 17. Valentino Pinedo has 9 of his own.
If I'm UNCG right here, I'm drawing up whatever best press I have. I'm trying to get a couple traps, trying to get a steal, but we're not fouling yet. We'll probably play this possession out and then see if we can get a bucket right after that, and then we'll start fouling. I mean, playing a foul game is not a bad idea because the Citadel hasn't been shooting the free throw line great.
No timeouts left for UNCG, 1 timeout left for the Bulldogs. Kingsbury can run the baseline here on this inbound. Neely guarding him. Finds Wally, back to Kingsbury. Wally now slows it down back up top to Christian Moore. 20 on the shot clock, a minute 15 left in overtime. Wally directing traffic out there. Shot clock down to 7. Wally to his left. Drives, forces contact, can't get it to go. Rebound by Nargor. 1 minute left in overtime now. Nargor over to Neely. Neely drives on Adebisi. Doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul on Shola. So Neely will shoot 2 here.
Excuse me, the problem is what I think Shola's hand hit the rim. I think UNCG is going to try to get them to look at it to see if they can get an and 1, but I don't think the refs are going. But I'm pretty sure Shola's hand hit the bottom of that rim right there, and maybe they won't even look at it.
All right, Neely gets the first one to go. Take a look at this again. It's close, got some net.
Yeah. I think the rules are if you don't call the goaltender, I don't think you can review it. So the rest would have had to call it, and then you go back and look at it. But it's a 1-possession game, not a 3-point game. If I'm UNCG, I'm not fouling right here either. I'm trying to get a steal, trying to get a stop, make things difficult.
A nice job by Wally there, beating the press over to Braxton Williams. Once again, they'll slow it down. 3-point game here. Bulldogs need a big shot. Kingsbury has it, 10 on the shot clock, steps back. Over to Braxton Williams, drives to the lane, doesn't get the layup to go. 20 seconds left now, shot clock turned off. Neely drives, blocked by Adebisi. Out of bounds Bulldogs, but a nice block there by Shola Adebisi.
The problem is right now UNCG's out of timeout, so they have to just go back to what they've been practicing and just try to get something good, call a quick play.
They got Younger, 15 seconds left, down by 3. Whitehead has it now.
I would try to go faster, a little bit faster than what they're doing now.
Younger
if you miss, you want to foul.
For 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Neely. Battle, loose ball. Bulldogs have it. Christian Moore comes up with it. And the Bulldogs, with 2 seconds left and a 3-point game, are going to go to the free throw line with a chance to ice this one in Charleston. Take a look at this block from Adebisi. That ended up becoming a huge play, Winston.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was a great block. Great block right there. And then from this last possession, I was saying UNCG needed to go faster. They were going like they were trying to take the last shot. The problem is with that, if you miss, you don't have time to foul. And it's exactly what's happening right now. It's only 2 seconds left. I mean, it's going to be tough to do anything, especially, I mean, even if Christian does miss these.
One free throw can win it, and it does.
Exactly.
That's a 4-point ball game, and the fans here know it. What a final sequence here in Charleston, and a little bit of icing on the cake here. If Christian Moore can make it, he can't. Looks like a lane violation here. We'll shoot another one. UNC Greensboro defeated the Bulldogs up in North Carolina in overtime a couple weeks ago, and this time the Bulldogs are going to return the favor. A great ball game here in snowy Charleston, South Carolina, but the Bulldogs are going to come out victorious 71-66 in overtime. A huge win for Ed Conroy and the Bulldogs. They go to 5-5 in the Southern Conference. There you see the 2 head coaches embracing each other.
Yeah, man. I mean, what a game! The Steelers came out, looked like more prepared for the overtime than what they did the last time these 2 teams met up with each other, and that just made sense, man. The final few minutes kind of looked like the Steelers was playing hard. They wanted it more, so it going into the overtime didn't surprise me at all that they came out and played the way they did.
12 points for Christian Moore, but he came on strong late in this ball game. Again, he got in early foul trouble. And boy, I think he scored 9 of his last 12 in the last 8 to 9 minutes of this ball game. 14 for Braxton Williams, 11 for Carter Kingsbury, 8 for Logan Applegate. He had a big 3 in the second half.
Yeah, man. I mean, Christian was huge in that overtime. He really got things kick-started, and he had the first quick few points, and once he had those quick few points, I mean, everybody else started feeling good. Braxton did what he did. They kept getting stops.
Yeah.
When you have good offense, it translates to defense.
We're going to pause here for the Citadel alma mater, then we'll hear from head coach Ed Conroy with Winston Hill. Coach Ed Conroy firing up the crowd here. A really nice crowd on a hectic day in Charleston, to say the least. There's a half marathon downtown. We got a snowstorm coming into town. It's shut down some lanes and some traffic, but the alumni, the fan base, even some cadets came out here, enjoyed a big victory for the Bulldogs. Again, they'll now have solo possession of 5th place in the Southern Conference, and they'll hit the road for a 3-game road trip before coming back here to McAllister Fieldhouse for 3 home games of their own. Again, 71-66, the final score here. Again, for UNCG, 24 points from KJ Younger. He was phenomenal. 19 from Justin Neely. There you see the breakdown here. 42 points from UNC Greensboro, or 42 rebounds from UNC Greensboro. Good battles on the boards, you could say here, from these two teams. Just a really even game. It made sense that it went to overtime. We're going to send it over to Winston Hill, standing by with Ed Conroy.
Here with Coach Conroy after the big win. The environment today, a bunch of alums here. How does it feel to get the win in front of people that kind of made the foundation for this program?
Really, really proud of our guys. That's a tough basketball team. We've only won once in the last 25 times we played them. Great effort by our guys. I think the world of Coach Jones. His guys always defend, so when our team can get in a rock fight with them and come out on top when things weren't going our way, really, really proud of our guys.
I think it says a lot for your team for UNCG to go on that big run late in the second half. Y'all stayed with it. The veteran guys came up big. What do you have to say about that?
Those veteran guys, all those guys that stuck with us after what we went through last year, they got a certain amount of grit to them and resolve, and it showed in overtime there.
Yes, sir. And we're going to bring in Carter here. Big game for you. Didn't shoot it well, but a veteran like you, it doesn't matter. You still play well. You come up for your team. What were you thinking during the late second half when they were in a run to still come back and still send this thing to overtime?
Yeah, I kind of got a little selfish. Some of the shots weren't falling, and I missed a free throw. I think we were on the for a little bit, but we got it going after the under 8. We were able to get stopped, send it to overtime, and then we got the win.
Yeah, man, but you don't shoot it well, like I said, but this team doesn't win without your play tonight. Forget the shooting. You've done plenty of things for this team, whether it's rebounding, whether it's the defense. You make a lot of good winning plays. Just a veteran presence for this team, right? In overtime, what was the message going into overtime, especially coming from the game that y'all had with these guys last time, learning from that game and coming out with the win?
Yeah, that game was a little different. We had a huge lead early, and then they clawed back. We kind of had to fight back there when we were down 5 with about 2.5 to go, but we just had to keep our composure and not get too rattled. And once it went into overtime, we got a few buckets early, and we were able to get stops when we needed to.
Sir, big game, brother. Appreciate it. We're going to bring in Christian right here. He's taking pictures with fans. He's a fan favorite. But Christian, big overtime win. You got the 2 fouls early after you started well, kind of sat for a little minute. How did you feel in overtime, kind of starting, got the first 5 buckets?
First of all, I want to say I'm so thankful for my team for picking me up. I think I had those 2 fouls early in the first half, and they were able to pick me up, so grateful for my guys. But once we got to overtime, 0-0 on the clock, so we were just excited, another opportunity. That's what our 5th overtime game this year, 5th in like the last 8 games, so we're kind of a seasoned team in that. So, hey, we're going to keep it rolling.
And y'all been a seasoned team in that. I was going to ask you about the last game that went to overtime. Carter kind of spoke about it. It's a little bit different because y'all had the big lead. This time y'all had to climb back into it. What did you learn from that last game that helped you in this overtime?
Yeah, UNCG is a great team. Nothing but respect for those guys over there. The one over there, we had that big lead and we let it get away from us. But we know they're a good team. We're also a good team. So we trust our guys. We came out there. We executed some things. So just really happy for our guys.
Great game, brother.
Yes, sir.
Great game. Yes, sir. Send it back to you, Taylor.
Great stuff, Winston. Thank you so much, man. And boy, our director, Lucas Ferreira, put it in our ear about 2 minutes left in the second half. The Cardiac Cadets, that's what you can call them tonight. Battling back in the second half, forcing overtime and getting the 71-66 victory here in Charleston. We appreciate you all watching and joining us here on a snowy Saturday in Charleston. For my broadcast partner, Winston Hill, our director, Lucas Ferreira, all of our crew and camera people in McAllister Fieldhouse. I'm Taylor Wall. Thank you for watching SoCon Hoops on ESPN+. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time.